Ethereum's second merge around the corner. How will this impact ETH price? After facing a recent downfall, Ethereum's price is now in a recovery phase. Ethereum developers have successfully achieved the first test of the merge, and on Saturday, the mainnet shadow fork is scheduled to be launched. The Ethereum is getting closer to transitioning from proof of work to proof of stake. The successful completion of the test could lead to a bullish future for the Ethereum price. One Ethereum developer at DapLion tweeted the details of the second merge and expressed bullish sentiments about the event. If this is successful, this is going to be huge for Ethereum. While some are pessimistic about the switch from proof of work to proof of stake, the whales seem to be bullish about it. They've been buying up more Ethereum tokens in recent months in anticipation of the change. According to the data, there has been a significant increase in new addresses with more than 10,000 Ethereum since late February. This increased buying pressure is helping to push Ethereum towards a breakout. We'll see once it fully rolls out how much this affects Ethereum, right? As the second merger approaches closer, analysts have set Ethereum prices target at $10,000. One of the crypto analysts and trader at IamCryptoWolf has predicted that Ethereum will reach $4,000 in Q2. He has now forecasted a bullish outlook and says that the bull trend will continue. Only time will tell. Q2, what? We got like another month and a half to go? We'll see. More on XRP. XRP lawyer sees more delays in the case. Not surprised at all. This has been so drawn out. This week, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission and Ripple are set to come to an agreement on a summary judgment for their long-running lawsuit. Friday is when both sides are scheduled to propose a schedule for this judgment. However, Ripple lawyer James Fillon highlighted that while Ripple will likely push for a faster schedule, the SEC is bound to buy for more time. Fillon noted that the regulator has repeatedly attempted to delay proceedings and recently succeeded in gaining an extension. They never want it to be over. Fillon believes that SEC will continue to delay the proceedings in the case. He said it would come as a surprise if the commission agreed to the motion without any obstacles. However, if both parties can agree to the conclusion, then it will make the proceedings easy for the court. I highly doubt that that's going to happen after all this back and forth. Due to the lawsuits taking longer than expected, the reopening of expert discovery has been pushed back. The delay list for this case now includes the dates of May 13th and beyond. Attorney Fillon suggests that both sides will eventually come together and work out a resolution. The revised reports will likely be presented during the summary judgment process. I don't think it's going to be that easy for them to work out a resolution, but here we are. Fillon expects all briefings over a summary judgment to only be filed by October or November. Judge Torres, one of the presiding judges, also has a complicated process for filing motions for summary judgment. John Deaton, a lawyer representing XRP holders, said that the pre-motion letters filed by the SEC will be important for both sides. The letters could provide more information to ongoing class actions against SEC, which will be helpful for all involved. Deaton said that there are around 16 experts in this case. However, if the parties ask the judge to waive the pre-motions letters, then the lawyers will have to wait or figure out a way to gain additional information. So there's that. Just an update on the case. I know we've been talking about XRP in this SEC case a lot. We will continue to update you as we have more information coming out about it. Bitcoin fake breakout to 42K. BTC price might drop to 37K again. Here's why. And here's why I'm not surprised. So much volatility right now. It seems like we've just been hovering up and down for like since the beginning of the year. I feel like it's kind of, we haven't had any significant moves. Bitcoin has had a bearish run for a few weeks, but it's bouncing back. The cryptocurrency hit $41,000 before dropping down to $40,000, but it's now back up to $42,000. The global cryptocurrency market is also seeing gains with a 0.53% increase in the last 24 hours. At this time, Bitcoin is trading at $42,352 with an increase of 1.31% in just a day. But there is one crypto analyst who believes that the current Bitcoin bear market will continue for a longer period before it reverses. He bases his prediction on the timeline of past events. Bitcoin is currently experiencing a bullish wave. Veteran crypto trader Callio has been looking at the chart to predict its future movement. He tweeted that people should look at Bitcoin's chart from December of 2020 to see the potential price movements through June 2022. And here's his tweet out about that. The crypto strategist believes that the Bitcoin will bottom below $37,000 and then will stay relatively low at around $30,000. According to Calio, Bitcoin's future contracts have been on a bullish trend with higher lows since late January. However, the currency is still seeing a downfall after its last rally peaked at $47,878 on March 28th. Calio sees that many high time frame HTF investors are interested in the $41,000 to $42,000 range for Bitcoin. Although he's cautious, he admits that Bitcoin may surpass this price. However, he still believes that Bitcoin will experience a decline. Calio revisits his earlier Bitcoin predictions in a post from March 16th. In that post, he foresaw a future in which Bitcoin could reach a high of $50,000 or a low of $40,000, but wouldn't break its all-time high. Do you guys think that Bitcoin is going to break its all-time high this year? Like, it's already April. I mean, it seems like we have a lot of time, but we haven't seen much momentum really at all. I don't know. Some people are predicting, 250K by the end of the year. I'm sure there's other predictions that are higher than that, lower. So I want to know what your thoughts are on Bitcoin. Up next, U.S. Treasury Department sanctions Russia-based crypto mining firm. The OFAC at the Treasury Department has moved to take action against BitRiver and 10 of its subsidiaries based in Russia. OFAC has seized the company's assets and prohibited U.S. citizens from transacting with them. BitRiver and its subsidiaries have been found to be involved in enabling sanctions evasion for Russian institutions. The Treasury claims that crypto assets have enabled the Russian government to evade U.S. economic sanctions, and BitRiver has been accused of enabling Russia to monetize its natural resources by operating server farms selling crypto mining capacity globally. The OFAC has warned U.S. residents against the use of digital assets because they can benefit institutions and individuals based in Russia. OFAC targeted Hydra, a darknet marketplace based in Russia, and crypto exchange Garantex for their participation in cybercrimes. The Treasury has reaffirmed its commitment to targeting those who will evade sanctions and those facilitating individuals and institutions to avoid the sanctions. The United States and the European Union have imposed harsh economic sanctions on Russia. This has made Russia the most sanctioned country in the world, a record previously held by North Korea. That is pretty crazy. The IMF has released a report on global financial stability, highlighting the potential use of cryptocurrency mining by Russia to avoid economic sanctions. It's just crazy how much control, these countries and governments have, which is why crypto is great, but also now here, they're using crypto and there's not much you can do about it. The report states that blockchains such as Bitcoin, which are energy intensive, could allow Russia to monetize its energy resources. Countries that have turned to crypto activities to avoid economic sanctions include Venezuela, North Korea, and Iran. However, the IMF added that the threat of crypto mining to avoid sanction was relatively contained. So we have talked about this before. I'm sure we'll hear more about it in the videos to come. Up next here, Binance limits services in Russia due to the EU's fifth package of sanctions. Again, here we have another one. Binance recently announced a new limitation for Russian nationals or residents of Russia, which restrict these persons from trading if they hold over 10,000 euros. This move comes as a response to the latest sanctions placed on Russia by the EU. Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange by volume, is following the European Union's fifth package of sanctions against Russia by implementing major restrictions on users in Russia. They announced that restricted accounts will no longer be able to deposit or trade on the exchange. This includes spot, futures, and custody wallets, as well as staked and earned deposits. Again, it just sucks that, one company is able to just do this. And, users are, basically just screwed out of their funds or whatever. I mean, it just stinks that one person has so much control, or one company, I should say. Restricted individuals and entities will have to close their open futures or derivatives positions within 90 days. Binance has said that the new measures are potentially restrictive to normal Russian citizens. The firm added that it believes all other major exchanges must follow the same rules soon. So if you're located in Russia or have any crypto dealings, definitely take note of that. Last but not least here, Coinbase to acquire Turkish crypto platform BTCTurk for $3.2 billion. A recent article by Turkish media outlets reports that Coinbase is in talks to acquire BTCTurk in a deal worth over $3 billion. Sources close to the matter have said that the U.S. company will employ shares and cash to complete the purchase. The initial price of this business deal was $5 billion. However, after taking the depreciation of the Turkish lira and Bitcoin's recent decline into account, the parties have come to a final agreement for $3.2 billion. Coinbase finalized the acquisition of a Turkish cryptocurrency exchange, which raised hopes that it could expand its global presence and introduce its services to millions of new customers. Seems like a smart move on Coinbase's part. Turkey's strategic location in both Europe and Asia could be a beneficial factor for Coinbase's goal. BTCTurk is the first cryptocurrency exchange in Turkey. It was founded in 2013 and has over 4 million users. In the past 24 hours, it recorded $200 million in trading volume. In comparison, the country's largest digital asset platform, Paribu, transacted nearly $20 million less. Coinbase is one of the biggest cryptocurrency exchanges in the world with around 90 million customers. The company made over $3.5 billion in net income in 2021, 11 times more than the figures in 2020. So you can see crypto is continuing to grow. In early 2019, Coinbase revealed their plan to acquire Brazil's 2TM. This holding controls the largest crypto platform in South America, Mercado Bitcoin. So I'm sure we will hear more to come on that. If Coinbase continues to acquire new exchanges, platforms, what have you, we will keep you posted. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave comment on what you want to see in a future video, and we'll see you next time.